Dynamic Entry, what's up? We're back again this week. Part 2 of our season review of Spy Family. Christian's ready. He's ready, locked and loaded.
Hello.
He's reloaded, if you will. So yes, this is our show here. Hi, welcome. Subscribe down below if you haven't already.
Hi guys.
Benny, he's a good friend of mine.
What's
good friend
up?
of yours now that he's here. And this is part 2 of our series of long series of reviewing Spy Family. So this is going to be our episode 2 review of Spy Family. Spoilers included, so watch out. Okay, so we both just finished watching episode 2 of the Spy Family season. What did you think? Did you like this episode? Did you enjoy it? Did you hate it?
I enjoy it. I think this is better than episode 1 altogether.
Oh yeah, I'm surprised at how well they kept the pace of the show, or from episode 1 to episode 2. In this episode, we got to meet the wife finally. Yor. We got to see her backstory, what she is, what her deal is about. Christian, I believe, called it last week. He said assassin. She's an assassin.
She's an assassin.
Not a spy, but an assassin. So yeah, we got to see her. She was introduced to us. We got to see what she's all about, how her personality works, how lethal she is, all that fun stuff. And I think it looked really beautiful. Again, they kept up the animation from the first episode. I felt like maybe it might have dropped off since episode 1, but no, kept it.
Well, I found out that it's 2 studios working on SPYxFAMIly.
Oh yeah, we said last week Cloverworks?
Yeah, Cloverworks is one of them. They worked on this episode.
Oh,
and then the last, whoever the other studio is, I can't remember at the moment.
Studio Wit?
Yeah, Studio Wit worked on episode 1.
Oh,
so I found out Cloverworks did this episode. So that's why it probably looked a little different to you, but
wow.
Yeah.
So they're taking
for people who know or care about those sort of things, yeah, Cloverworks worked on this episode, but Studio Wit worked on episode 1. So I guess they're sharing the show and animation.
That's cool. I was wondering how that worked. I thought they just like collabed it, but
I don't know if they're gonna like alternate episodes or if like they have a schedule or something like that. But yeah,
I think I heard that there's only a room of like 8 people doing it.
Holy shit!
Crazy to think about. That's like so much animation for just 8 people.
But compared to like how far like things have gone to like the old storyboards to now, it's like we just need like 8 people and some computers. We're good. Don't worry about it.
That's crazy. But yeah, so this episode, I enjoyed it. I thought it was really well put together. I thought usually when you get used to a character or like characters in a show and they introduce a new character, you're like, oh, it's gonna ruin like the dynamic that you have built up. But no, I think she fits in nicely. She's really cute and sweet. I thought she was gonna be a lot different than what she was. I thought she was gonna be kind of like a dick.
Yeah, just like,
I guess I'll be your wife.
Stone cold bitch.
Whatever.
Like, nah, like yeah, I guess. But she was totally humble and like down for it. Like you didn't even realize like what she was doing or like what nobody could tell what she was an assassin at first.
Yeah, definitely. She just works at like a
I don't know what it is. Is it a hotel? Is it a
maybe?
I don't know if it's like a bed and breakfast or because it looks like she's in like a room service uniform almost, like a maid uniform.
Mm-hmm. Like she made coffee for like her boss.
Yeah, I don't know what it is though. It's like a
maybe it is just like a hotel and like they're just like a bunch of like workers in the hotel.
I don't know if she lives there either because the way she answers the phone, this is like Briar residence. So I'm like,
oh no, that was at her house though.
That's what I thought. I don't know if she like lives at the place she works or whatever.
Oh, I see.
Maybe.
Okay.
I don't know.
Anyway, she has a job, which is weird.
Yeah,
and
she has a job.
I thought it was a front, even though it probably still is
It
a
is
front.
technically a front.
But she's like keeping it like, I need this job, and like she's
trying to be
like
normal.
Yeah, and it's weird. She's kind of a dumbass too.
Yeah, that's was one of the things that Lloyd brought up. He said, I can't tell if she's dumb or if she's smart.
She's really smart. Yeah, I guess she's kind of like naive, which is weird to think about because you're a killer assassin and you shouldn't be like that. You should be like you know everything, you're calculating all that stuff. More like how Lloyd is, I guess. But no, she's like the opposite. She's like more worried about like, oh, my family, her little brother that we gets introduced.
Yuri.
Yeah, he's trying to find her a husband because she's I guess 27 at this point. Doesn't have a husband. Everyone's freaking out that if you're single at that point in life, you're gonna get reported for being a spy.
I thought that was interesting.
That's
too.
weird.
Well, I guess it's like that's kind of like the cultural thing over there. Is that like it's like if you're not married by like a certain age, so like you're asked, you're gonna die alone and old by yourself.
Yeah, but so also I think it's a reflection on like like communism here, how everyone was like back in like the Red Scare, like, oh, you're a communist, like they suspected everybody.
That's what I thought was cool too. Is that like if you're even suspicious, it's like witch hunts. It's like you're getting sussed out. You're the imposter.
Yeah, pretty much. And so any little thing, I think they're just looking for to like report people like, oh, you could be a spy, and she is kind of one already. But yeah, so interesting to see her character is completely different than how she just like turns it on when she gets the call from her boss and says, hey, have your assignment for you. And she goes to I guess another like a hotel, it looks like, and kills like whoever she was assigned to kill. and she just stabs everybody. They
Yeah,
call
and the
her
thing too, she's not even like clean about it. Whatever. She's just like, hey, she's like, I'm here to kill you.
Yeah,
kills
like, what?
everybody. Washes her blades and hands.
Still in there
at the scene. While she's like, oh shit, I ripped my dress.
Fingerprints everywhere.
Yeah. Oh shit, I ripped my dress. It's like.
That was so
like it's just so sloppy, but I mean, hey, if it works for you, it works for you. Thorn Princess too.
Yeah,
that's interesting. So like her little
thorns,
basically, I guess. Yeah,
that's
like
her weapons.
Sword things. She can throw them. That's pretty cool.
Her earrings were cool. Yeah, it's funny that she kept that, like her whole thing that she was still worried about after all that killing. She's like, oh shit, I gotta have this dress for the party. Like,
yeah, the whole thing. She's still focused on her normal life. Like, oh shit, I need to go to this party and I can't when my dress is already.
Yeah. So the main thing is that Lloyd and Anya, they got into the school, so good for them. But now they have to hold a one-on-one interview with the parents of Anya. So now he has to find a mother for Anya. Meanwhile, she needs to find a boyfriend to bring to a party for her coworkers because they're gonna suspect her for being weird. And she was like, "I do have a boyfriend. He's coming tonight." In typical like movie fashion, like you lie about it and you gotta find someone to go with you.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought it was kind of clever the way they had that connected. Like, oh, they both needed each other, and he was on the hunt for like a wife, and he's like, "How the fuck am I gonna find a wife in 2 days?"
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, how are you gonna find a wife in 2 days? They're like, well, here, we'll show you how he's gonna find a wife in 2 days. I like that too, though. They have to like, it's kind of like the same from the first episode. They have like a little bit of everything. They have like the sadness from her past. They have like just like the comedic moments, the funny stuff. They have like serious stuff, like where they're at the party and the bitch is gonna throw the fucking hot grot on her, and she's like
kicks it.
He's like, babe. He's like, it was great and everything. Don't eat your feet.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought that was funny. That's my favorite. I think that's my favorite part. Anya, of course, being like, I'm so lonely.
Oh yeah, that was the best part.
I was dying.
Her just reading the mind, and she's like, I'm an assassin. She's like, assassin, a spy. And she's like,
I'm excited.
I love this.
Like, let's go.
You should not love this.
It's just a reality show to her.
You should be
She's
weirded
like,
out.
I'm smarter than all of you.
Let me put you guys together.
Yeah,
put you guys in each other.
That was probably my favorite part of the whole episode. It's just like, I'm so lonely. I have no mother.
He's like, why would she say that?
He's like, what's wrong with you?
She's a weird girl. Yeah, so it's really cute that they keep keeping that Anya being like the middle ground between them and like linking them, and she's just still keeping it a secret from both of them. Like, oh, I know both of your guys' secrets, but you guys don't know anything about me, which is cool. My boy Freddy, best. He's the best. He's my favorite.
He's fantastic.
He helps
small
Lloyd
parts,
out.
but he's great.
Hey, he does what he
can. That whole robbery scene too. By the way, man took on what 38 people.
Yeah.
He said 38 people.
Like,
that whole scene, even just like how like it wasn't even like the obviously like a high budget animation scene because they're like we gotta make this quick. But if that whole scene was still like you watch him dispatch every single man in that building, and like my favorite part though is he grabs one of them, throws them into more.
Yeah,
right at the end, and
then time
while waiting for Frankie to fucking throw everything.
Is it Frankie? Why do you keep calling him Freddy? God.
It's Frankie.
Damn, I keep calling him Freddy.
I don't know why. I didn't even think about it when you said it. I just heard the F and the Y, and I just was like, "Yep, that's the name."
Point is, he's the best.
It's Frankie.
He's the best. Yeah. A lot of cool things in the episode. I enjoyed it. I love the introduction of them together. I think it's gonna work, and of course, the ending scene was like chef's kiss. The put the grenade ring.
Oh yeah, the grenade ring. Oh man.
And then then
he's like, hit you with the proposal right, smooth as butter. That man. Oh my goodness.
The explosions going on in the background. Yeah, so I think it's really interesting that they tied it all together. How they needed each other. How they are gonna be together. How they're cool with it. And they still don't know anything about each other. They're both suspecting, kind of like, hey,
yeah, it's like, that's the whole thing. Like when they're running through the alley, and he's like, oh, this is concussive recovery methods.
She's like, okay.
She's like, okay, and I'm like, do you believe this?
And then she like kicks the dude out. She's like, oh, my brother trained me, and he's like,
I'm helping.
All right,
so
cool.
I'm like, yeah, I don't know. Do you know what you guys are doing? Do you suspect something? What's going on here? So I kind of like that too. It's like I can't tell if they know. I was like, yeah, you can't tell. Maybe they're dumb. Maybe they're smart.
Just ignorance is bliss, probably.
Love that.
They're just like, yeah, we don't want to. We know, but we don't want to.
Yeah, it's like, look, this works out best for us, so I'm just gonna turn a blind eye. You do you, I do me.
Yeah, it's a good episode. I enjoyed it. I'm surprised they kept up the pace of the first episode, keeping me interested. Still, like I said, it's more like slice of lifey, but they're making it interesting. They're giving you bits of action and comedy.
I think that's what keeps people gripped. Is just like you're like, it's just like a typical
a family.
Yeah, it's just a family thing, whatever. But yeah, then you throw in action scenes and like the car chases, the explosions, like oh shit, it's a spy movie now.
Yeah,
that's great.
We got our opening too. Opening very spy. Like,
oh yeah,
just drums and like keys going on crazy, and then
there was no ending this time, which I was a little sad about because I really liked the ending from the first episode, like that whole theme. But I think they skipped it because they added the credits like right in the middle of the episodes, and then they did like the ending part. So that was my only gripe with the episode. I didn't get to see my ending theme. I hope they keep around. I really liked it.
You gotta wait another week probably. But yeah, so don't know where they're gonna go from here. I guess they're married now. They agreed to it, and so
we got to do the paperwork. I don't know if the 2 days have passed. They still got to do the interview now, so we got to see how that's gonna go.
And the whole overall missions for both of them. We still don't know her main mission. She's just an assassin, but I don't know if like her company has like a overall bigger picture mission for her.
Because all she says is like, until I can stop killing, we'll keep this charade up. And it's like, well, how long do you have to kill, lady?
Yeah, that's weird.
So it'll be interesting to find out what her mission is. Obviously, we know Lloyd's, and it's like, are they gonna help each other? Are they gonna hinder each other? Is it gonna be Mr. and Mrs. Smith? They're gonna fight at the end?
Is Frankie gonna find the love of his life? He said in the show he's desperate. He can't even get a date, and meanwhile he's over here trying to find a wife.
He's like, my standards are low, and I can't even find nobody.
I still can't find anybody.
I feel you, Frankie.
Sad day. But overall episode, again, high scores from me. I'm gonna give it a 9 again. 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10.
Not gonna give it a 10 yet.
I can't do it yet. They took my ending out. I have a gripe still.
Oh, there, that's the one dinged it for you.
Mine.
Yeah, it was a good episode, a good follow up to episode 1. If you're not watching it yet, I suggest you watch it. Only 2 episodes in. It's gonna be a long season for them. Get on now. The hype train is fully in motion right now. Everybody
we're slated
loves the
for
show.
23, 24, right?
24 as far as I know. So I don't know if they're gonna do 12 and then like little break and then 12 more, or if they're just gonna go straight through 24.
Because they did that with a few of the shows that I was watching. They did take like a couple weeks off.
Yeah.
And then went right into season 2.
Core
which
2
is
or whatever.
It's just continuation of season 1.
Yeah, so who knows? But yeah, Spy Family episode 2, fantastic. Still, go watch it. And thank you guys for watching. As always, you can follow us down below, subscribe down below, all that stuff. Leave your comments of what you thought of the episode. Everything else you want to say to us, go ahead, leave it down below, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.
Bye.